Hello, wild ones. It is Cole Adams, and I am back today. We have been snowed in, even though it's super sunny and gorgeous right now. In the Northwest, we've had a lot of snow lately. So, I had a huge haul from the library to go through. So I've been doing a lot of deep dives on books, and this book, oh my gosh, Imaginary Animals, Drawing and Painting, Carla Sondheim. She's a local author, and this book is produced by Quarry Books, and I absolutely loved this book and loved the work I created from this book. So I've been working really hard on thinking about integrating my knowledge and what I read over the years, and a lot of my post art school training has come from deep dives into books, into creators, YouTube streams. I love a good video workshop, and I love going to live workshops too. I just don't have quite the cash I need to go to a lot of those and the time I need to go to a lot of those. But if you take a book on as a workshop space. So stick with me on this one. So I've been taking these really creative books on as library books where I check them out. I partially read part of it. I look through the whole book, look at all the pictures, and then I turn them back in. And then I check them out again. And I do the same thing over and over again. So this year I'm trying to check out a book, create a response to that book. These little offcut journals have kind of been the path so far. I saw this little critter. So she talks about going out and finding blobs in life and sidewalk cracks. And with the snow, I was actually drawing some of the snow blobs, but also drawing like blobs you see on the street. So he was a street blob that I found and then created everything else around it. So each page I put kind of a new prompt from her. These were some drawing exercises, wrong hand. This is my puppy Took. Blind contour drawing. Things I've known for years and years, but seeing them with new eyes to do. And then I'm going to take it further because she has this project she does. It's called Go Fish Installation Work. And she made all of these fishes, and I thought they were so epically cool and so fun. So this is her work, and I'm gonna go try to find the materials she used at the hardware store and create something of my own work in response to her work. So it's kind of going on that principle of steal like an artist, where you're not copying the work, but you're using it as a response to their work, then finding your own soul, your own heart, and bringing that forward into the work. So come with me. Let's go see if we can find something. I completely struck out at the hardware store. So I'm thinking there's a hobby store in the town I'm in, and there's a Michael's. So I'm going to try both of those places for very thin plywood. We'll see what we find. Okay, success. I found it at the hobby store. So this is 5-ply plywood, but it is thin as a piece of paper. This is one, you can actually see the light through it. Wow. 1/64 plywood, and this is 1/32, which is what she calls for in the book. I thought I'd give this piece a try too, just to see how it hangs over time. Okay, this is the 1/32 plywood. I'll show you a finished or a started piece of the thinner 1/64 plywood. I really like, this is about how flexible this is. But I really, really like this material. I've noticed cutting. Obviously that's pretty sharp there. And it is not the easiest to cut, but it's definitely doable. You can cut it with a pair of scissors. Titanium coated crescent whisks ones that I got a couple, maybe a year ago, are the ones that kind of bite through it the best. So in the book, she makes a bunch of kind of really cool looking fish-ish things. So I thought I'd start with an ode to her work and make one fishish. Kind of got slug vibes. And then I just went full fish. I was trying to do a mermaid with this one, but I didn't really like how it was turning out, so I decided to just cut off and make a fish shape. This is the 1/64th. Much, much thinner. I just used a little bit of duct tape to tape these up on my wall recently to see how I felt about them. The paint on here is gouache. I love how the gouache is laying down on this, and I'm going to do Dolman's wax over it and see how that finish looks. Sanding paper. I have these little Tim Holtz sanders. I got these for putting ink on. They're inkers, and they have just a bit of Velcro here, and then you have a little bit of sandpaper that has a Velcro back. And I just kind of hit the edges to take down any splinter opportunities, because I'm great at getting splinters. So this is kind of underpainted for a cloud type thing. This could be a cloud or other things. So those were my first kind of experiments. Then I went a little bit further and tried to do a more intense shape. And I actually did a little extra bit there to change the face shape. I really like how this turned out, and then I did some gouache and collage and moon. And then this one is much firmer collage. I wanted to see how much it would cup the piece. I think if I put this under a book, it would just take that little bit of a bend right out of it. This was some old book paper with gouache on it, and it's in 2 layers. So there's a layer here and then a second layer here. I hope you like that episode. What I'm excited about, this is a piece I did this year, and I used this like kind of chipboard to make the owl ears come out a little bit, and it's imperfect, and I think that this material would be perfect for it. So please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content, and just go out and find a book to fall into, find some creativity time, and play. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of this earth.